one company found it and captured it. We have about 1 million acres. We own 95% of the discovery. And we've stayed the course in Quebec in spite of the ENGO opposition. We're the first mega project in Canada that was shut down by the ENGOs. A gateway pipeline didn't happen until 5 years later in 2015. So we were the first to be introduced to this political debate. I've stayed the course there for a couple of reasons. One, the size of it, the potential of it for our company. But the other reason is because I really believe that if we could change the Quebec relationship with hydrocarbons, they became a natural gas producer themselves, they'd understand better why it's good for Alberta, and we'd start to have common political interests federally. I have found that argument not so persuasive to many Albertans who, often are frustrated with Quebec and how it sometimes blocks Alberta's interests. And so I decided to go and say, okay, well, let's be a bit more transactional. What does this mean if the Quebec Utica discovery was developed? What does that mean for Alberta economically? So we've had KPMG do a report on that, and the answer is, over the development period of 20 years, that it would mean 65,000 jobs in Alberta. It would mean $12 billion of GDP to Alberta. Of course, it's as big or bigger to the province of Quebec to develop gas in Quebec, but it is an enormously economically positive thing for Alberta. And as I've been arguing for 10 years, I think politically, with the federal government, it would also be a very positive thing for Alberta. So in the end, this is why we stuck with it. We think that there is our own individual corporate reasons to benefit from the development. We think that Quebec, the country, and Alberta benefit politically to be a more favorable political jurisdiction for hydrocarbons. But finally, there's jobs and GDP available to Alberta companies. So those are all the reasons why we stick with that project.